So this is what's up. I started this class, actually I took this class because I wanted to understand the natural processes of the earth and the materials that I was working with as an artist and see if I could translate the natural processes of Earth's mechanisms for shaping itself into my art. Um, I really found so many parallels within the artistic process and geological process that I was amazed. It's as if mankind in his infancy observed these natural processes of the earth and how it shaped itself, and whether he did this consciously or subconsciously, mimic these processes to create images from his own mind. You can see some evidence of this in various mythologies from around the world, the most obvious and well known being Vulcan and his forge. The fact that the ancient human civilizations equated the working of metal with the volcano is very stunning, especially when you consider the casting of metal, which at that time bronze was the predominant metal in use, and it was a material that was cast. Even today, in the process, as you see here in the video, just the chamber that we cast our metal into is so similar to a volcano, and that it's eerie. How did man in ancient times, without the benefit of the scientific knowledge we have of geological processes, really understand or mimic that? Is it a conscious thing? Is there more scientific knowledge in the ancient world than we really give it credit for? Or is this something that man intuitively knows or has observed on a subconscious level? And that's the real question here. As an artist, we deal more with intuitive deductions, with the gut feeling, with the subconscious expression into the conscious world around us, and seeing these parallels between geological processes and materials with the human psyche and how we express ourselves is really quite fascinating. We can then, in turn, take that negative image and fill it with another material, in our case, a molten metal, and create that image in that material. And ultimately, really, what we're doing is mimicking the earth and the processes it uses to shape itself, to create something from our own mind. And in doing that, whether using clay, plaster, or metal, we're taking the materials from the earth itself, mimicking the processes that the earth uses to shape these different materials, and creating something that can last for eons of time, in a way becoming the earth itself. We can also see in the use of investments a parallel between the actual material, which is calcium carbonate, that we grind down from a limestone that was once an ancient seafloor. But within that material, you'll see fossilized shells and mollusks and different kinds of sea creatures captured in superb detail, even after thousands, maybe even millions of years. But that same material, you have to imagine that at some point, an artist seeing that material with its shell captured in such detail and through some intuitively figured that he could use that material to capture his own images. And that's what we do today. We take limestone, we grind it down and purify it into calcium carbonate, and we take that and mix it with water, which causes a chemical reaction within a couple minutes that will harden the calcium carbonate into soft limestone. And if you pour that over a clay or wax material, it will capture every detail just like that shell. And you'll have a negative image of what you created.